Our APRs range from 0% up to 35.9%. We have terms that go from 3 months up to 60 months. And then we have no prepayment penalties, no late fees, and no compounding interest or deferred interest of any kind. So those are kind of the overviews there. We also have an 85% approval rate and approve people down to 540 FICO scores. One other quick thing I want to call out on this dashboard is that before you even send a loan application, a best practice when offering financing is to figure out what the monthly payment is for every job. So when you enter an amount here, we have a really convenient payment calculator that gives you the monthly payment associated with a specific job amount. So for a $10,000 job, you can pitch that to the homeowner as $216 a month. When it comes to sending out loan applications, you're going to come up into the upper right here and hit the plus button that's next to new, and then send loan app. That's going to generate a little pop-up window where you type in your customer's phone number and then the amount that they're going to be financing for the job. Let's say it's $25, or let's say it's $8,200. And then a purchase ID, which is an optional field, but can be correlated with an estimate number or an invoice number or customer ID that you have in your CRM, but optional. And then a brief service description and the date that the service will be completed on. That's just an estimate, so it doesn't necessarily need to be completely accurate. There's ways to kind of adjust that after the fact, but an estimated date for the service completion. And then you can send out the loan application, which means the link will be texted for the customer to apply to their phone on behalf by Wisetack, or you can create the link and then put that in an email or text to them yourself. So you have two options for delivering that application link to the customer. So I'll hit send loan application. Wisetack is going to send a text on behalf of your business to the customer. So the customer gets a text that says, "This is Wisetack on behalf of, my business is called Sam's Sanitary Septic Repair." They receive a link, they click that link, and then we're going to take them to a page where we have them verify their phone number. So I'll do that really quickly. We text them a 6-digit code where they can verify their phone. So we grab that, they put that in, and now they're going to be popped into the Wisetack loan application. So this is what the homeowner will see when they're applying for financing through Wisetack. It's all really basic information that really most homeowners are going to know off the top of their head. They put this in. It's just a self-reported annual income number that they're putting in here. There's no need to upload a pay stub or a W-2 or anything like that. We also only require the last 4 of their social security number because it's a soft credit pull. And you can see we say that here at the bottom. Checking eligibility does not impact your credit score. They hit continue. And then we just need a few other pieces of information like their address, and their estimated or their monthly housing payment, whether it's rent or a mortgage payment. And then when they hit continue, Wisetack is going to take that information and make a decision. Like I mentioned, 85% approval rate down to 540 FICO scores. We make decisions in real time. So really this takes only like a minute to apply, and there's no effect on the customer's credit score to apply. Everyone who gets approved with Wisetack sees multiple offers, and all of these offers come at a flat 3.9% transaction fee, regardless of the customer's credit score. They get to select an offer. You can see we're super transparent about the interest that we're charging the customer. We charge only simple interest. And they can select an offer that makes sense for their budget. Doesn't matter to you whether they choose a 3-month option or a 60-month option, because everything comes at a 3.9% transaction fee. So let's say they choose that 60-month option. They're then going to be taken to a page where they have the ability to link their bank account if they choose to. This is just an optional step, but we connect with Plaid to allow them to connect their banking details to set up auto pay. But I'll skip that for this demo. And then the last page is really just going to reemphasize how transparent Wisetack is to the customers. We're giving them all the information they need. We tell them the total amount they're financing, the number of payments that they'll be making, when the first payment will be due, what the amount of that payment will be, the APR, and the total interest that they'll be paying. So everything's super transparently displayed for this customer. All they have to do to sign is check a box and then enter their full SSN, which I'll do here, and then they can accept the offer. From here, they're going to be taken to a page where they have the option to release payment. Whether the job has been completed and it's time to release payment, they can hit that button right now. They can also hit the job isn't done and confirm the payment for a later date if that's the best option. And that's the flow for the Wisetack loan application.